Hi, I'm Gerard Porter, and I want to thank you for tuning in on today. I'm excited to share with you some of my thoughts on the subjects of mentoring and coaching. Right now, I'm in my studio in sunny Pasadena, California, and having a great day so far. Right now, I am reading a book by Zig Ziglar on sales. I believe it's called Ziglar on Selling. And so it's been a really good book, been an answer for me regarding learning the different things that I need to know as far as being the best at selling the different things that I'm wanting to do. While reading one of the chapters recently, either this morning or late last night, I got a download to do an idea for a video on coaching and mentoring called Why Mentoring, Why Coaching. And so I was going to do two separate videos, but decided to combine them together after reflecting on both subjects and then seeing some of the definitions regarding the terms. I think all of us are familiar with the terms mentor or coach, but here are some definitions regarding what I found from the dictionary. One of the definitions for mentor is one who is an experienced or a trusted advisor. A definition for coach is one who trains an athletic team. Some of the interchangeable words regarding mentoring and coaching were the same, such as instructor, tutor, teacher, or even trainer. So we could look at a mentor or even a coach as one who could be skilled in a certain area and may train someone who may be a beginner, or could be someone who may know something about a particular subject but maybe needing to refine their skills or something like that. Mentoring and coaching both have been a major part in my own life. I could say from growing up in the household that I was born in, I learned different things by observing, such as cooking. My mother taught me how to ride a bike. My father had his own massage therapy practice, so I saw different levels of skill being utilized all around me. Even in school, I learned how to write, how to read, how to do mathematics, how to work with computers, things about science, even things with tutoring. Someone who was skilled in a certain subject who could help me to strengthen things regarding learning how to do math, algebra, adding, subtracting, division, multiplication. All of these things emphasize how mentoring or even coaching can be done to help us out with different things that we may want to do. And so coming up, I've heard a lot of things about, mentoring and coaching. So it could be a relationship that you have formed with someone that you know, who could be a teacher, who could be an older big brother, an older big sister, but also could be someone who maybe you've never met before, such as maybe it's an author that you're really fond of their work, or maybe it's a success coach, or maybe it's someone that you really like the results of the success that they have obtained, and maybe you have their books, you may have teachings of theirs on iTunes or MP3 or CD or even on DVD, or maybe you've said, I've been to their seminars, I've been to their workshops or even their conferences, and you were ignited, you were inspired to pursue your dreams, or you have the motivation that you needed to keep going where maybe you may have faced some difficult moments in life. And so I look at both mentoring and coaching as synonymous terms. They have different vehicles that they may be used in or different illustrations. A lot of times when we think about the word coach, sometimes the first thing could come up is maybe a basketball coach, a baseball coach, a soccer coach, or even a football coach. But in business, there are people who are doing coaching to help people to maybe obtain higher results. It could be that maybe someone's having a struggle in a project that they're doing, and they need someone who has an outside perspective regarding the situation that they may be experiencing or what they may be facing. So a coach could be one who is hired to come in to help a person connect the dots, to help the person discover things that may already be there that maybe the coachee may not see clearly, but through meeting with a coach or meeting with a mentor, they could begin to see things from a different perspective or a different angle. But a mentor is one and a coach is one who has an experience in certain areas, as I said before, but also can share from their successes, can share from their failures. For instance, I have had several different jobs. One of my jobs is one of the jobs I used to have was I used to work at Burger King. and I actually loved it. I worked there for a couple of months before I started a summer program for engineering. But during that time, when I first started at Burger King, before I did any job function, I had to watch training videos of how to make a Whopper, how to do different things. And so my first day on the job, once I did my training, I had to get on the Whopper board and learn how to make Whoppers. And at that time, it was during the lunch hour. There was a lot of orders for Whoppers, and I felt very overwhelmed. So my supervisor had an experienced Burger King employee who knew how to do Whoppers come and assist me as I got through the bottleneck of getting through what needed to get done until I found a rhythm that worked for me. And so once I got caught up, that employee went back to doing what he was doing, but he helped me to get over the hurdle and the hump. And the more I practiced and the more I did it, I became better at learning how to make Whoppers and learning how to do things in the correct way so that we could produce a quality product for our customers at that particular time. So I'm really fond of how mentoring and how coaching has really helped me out in my own personal life, even with business interests that I have, talking to other business owners, seeing successes that they've had, seeing things that maybe they didn't do as well at, or maybe they just had failure. And so sometimes we see a lot of successful people and we may not realize that they had a lot of failures along the way, or we could read someone's life story and glean from them. It could be that maybe the coaching or the mentoring, we may not do the exact same thing that that person is suggesting, but we could maybe learn or maybe leverage that experience that could help us out in certain ways. I've also had like mentoring and coaching in the area of music. I've been passionate about music ever since I was a child. So in sixth grade, I started taking private piano lessons from an experienced teacher who went to school for music, who could teach me the fundamentals, who could teach me how to sight read, who could teach me how to count, how to do scales, how to do exercises that would strengthen my technique and learning how to play the piano, and teaching me these fundamental things that I still know to this day and that I can help someone else learn these different things. So we can look at coaching and mentoring as a way of helping someone else out who may not be skilled, as a way of learning how to refine skills that you currently have, or as a way of helping you to just stay on track with what you're trying to do with your dreams or with your goals. Or maybe you could be sitting on a gold mine of skills, of abilities, of talents that maybe you just don't see, but other people see those things and things like that. So your coaches and your mentors could be family members, they could be friends, they could be teachers, they could be people that maybe you see on TV, they could be even entertainers, maybe actors or actresses or directors or writers. So maybe someone's work that you are really fond of, and you like the results and you like how they do their type of work, you may want to learn from them. Even with painting, I saw an artist one time finger paint this elaborate picture that really inspired me, and it awakened something in me to say, hey, you've wanted to learn how to to draw, and you wanted to do these things, and now you've seen someone who's been able to do painting with their hands, and look at what they were able to do. So it inspired something in me to start tapping in that creative ability that was already on the inside of me and starting to step out. And now I've been drawing a little bit, I've been painting with watercolor, been painting with acrylic paint, and just testing it out. So these are just some of the benefits that one can experience from mentoring and one can experience from coaching. And I can honestly say that through the being raised, through family helping out, through going to school, through books, through seminars, through workshops, I've learned a lot of, and even on the job training, I've learned a lot of experience that I can help share with someone else who may be coming behind me. Or you can look at a mentor as one who has gone ahead on the path that you're wanting to go on, and you can learn from them in so many different ways. So these are just some of my thoughts about why mentoring, why coaching, and some of the benefits. I would appreciate if you could leave your comments, questions that you may have. If it was something that I didn't cover that maybe you want to hear some more information or insight about, feel free to share a comment and let me know your thoughts. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that and I pray that you have an amazing day. Take care. God bless.